This is my review on 2017's Logan movie. I give this an 8 out of 10. I just have some problem with this movie. Just as I would have liked to seen, even though seeing this takes place in an alternate timeline, detached from the other previous Logan movies and X-Men movies. So since that's the case, it would have been nice if we had got a flashback to, I don't know, Logan a little younger, to flesh out his character more, make him more relatable, or and just to see exactly, and just instead of, I just would like, maybe they could show why Logan has kind of given up on life. And instead of this really hinting at very vaguely that it was Charles that killed the X-Men. Or certain members, I'm guessing. It's kind of hinted at he might have killed someone by having a seizure. A certain amount of people. So, it's kind of hinted at a lot of people theorize on the internet. And I'm not really sure, but it's not really, you never really clarify canon or what it was in the story itself, within the main story of what the fuck happened. Why is there so bleak and depressing now? Don't know. But hey, it's bleak and depressing, and that leads to plenty of violence, cool action scenes sprinkled throughout the movie, in the movie Logan. R-rated violence. With Logan, we get plenty of, and with his daughter. Who was also technically a clone of his, made from his DNA, but somehow female. Makes his daughter. Okay. Just very briefly in the found footage. And a recording, so. This is definitely the best Logan Wolverine movie we could have gotten. However, I feel like is this missing some things that I just wish I knew what happened between Charles and Charles and Logan. From what we missed, why are they so depressing characters, both of them? I don't know. It just bothers me. You think we get a flashback of some time, we never do have anything. It just bothers me. A big plot hole. I found it. Or maybe this thing gets shot. Whatever it is to explain the problem I have with the movie. I maybe nobody thought of this problem. I don't know. I just want to give Logan a 5. I mean, 8 out of 10. I used to giving 8 out of 10s to movies. I give Logan an 8 out of 10, and I give Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 an 8 out of 10. Now I'm reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. 8 out of 10 is the best MCU movie since the first Avengers movie. There's an MCU content. Main canon. Alright, so, for movies. I'm just going to, so that's why I give the third one a 8 out of 10. And, I have problems with the movie. It's not perfect. Like, for example, I thought Adam Warlock kind of sucked. And I don't know why he had to be in the movie other than to sell toys to kids. Which is a failing, which is not doing well for Marvel. So, why else is he in? So, why not just delete him from the plot of the movie Adam Warlock? It's not like, it's obviously James Gunn doesn't give a fuck about Adam Warlock. He just put him there just to piss off the fans of Adam Warlock. Obviously, he doesn't care. It's okay. He doesn't care what the Guardian member of Adam Warlock from the comics. That's really okay. He hates him. Like, Taika Waititi hate the war, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, and suddenly, Peter Quill now has a drinking problem. Suddenly has a drinking problem, even though he didn't have that in the holiday special, the Guardians holiday special, as far as I know. I remember. Because he's wasted and been in the movie, and he's all depressed because of Gamora's dead and everything. Happened in the events of Infinity War and Endgame. And so on up to now. And so he explains why the movie does a good job explaining why Peter's been acting out of character and why he's been having a hard time, so that's good. And I like how this movie had more than this, dumb cringe jokes. It had more than just dumb cringe jokes. Like, some of the jokes here are actually good, but it knows how to take a break from the jokes. This is the first Marvel movie since the first Avengers movie where I noticed it's okay to, we're saying to the audience, it's okay, you can take a break from our laugh. We know not everything we write is golden comedy. We're not going to treat you like 5-year-olds or kindergartens. People, but that's the route they normally go down with these movies, but this movie took a different approach. With the Guardians franchise and with the MCU movie genre, this took a different tone. I thought it played it more straight, and it got violent at times. It got dark and violent at times, but overall it was still like kept playing of plenty of humor in the movie. It just didn't, I was expecting to cringe at some point, but I never really cringed at all that I recall for this movie. Like, fully cringe. Except for Alan Warlock. Okay, Alan Warlock was the one thing that made me cringe. Alan Warlock's character made me cringe. I found him annoying. While Gamora could get annoying in the movie with Guardians 3, which is a Gamora from a different timeline than the Gamora from the first two films. And it's explained very briefly of why Gamora is so different than the one from the first two ones, because it is a different Gamora from a different timeline. And just explain that very briefly by Peter Quill. And so kudos to that. Also, like this video and subscribe and click on the bell and click on the all button after the bell. Clicking on the bell. And like this video, watch out more of my videos. And that's why I give it 8 out of 10 Guardians of Volume 3. And another thing that I have problem with, before I go, I gotta say, another problem I have with the movie Logan is that Logan, he gets overshadowed a lot by his superior version of himself, his daughter, when it comes to being a badass. You know, up until before he takes the medicine, takes on an army. Logan still is not as cool as I want him to be. And in fact, this thing kind of sucks. And I think a big reason that, like, you know, his healing fact does not work in this movie, for some reason, unexplained reason, but it's hinted at that's because of the adamantium. Very briefly by the end of the movie when he calls the adamantium poison, so it's probably, that's part of the hint, the giveaway of why his now is no longer working as he gets older. So besides, he's aging out, and he's aging up, aging. He's, as he ages, he can't heal because of the adamantium is affecting his healing factor. It's, I guess, and honestly, as good as, like, Logan was, I think Guardians of Volume 3 was better because I feel like there was some tension built from beginning to end. Logan, I didn't feel like there was any tension built until we got to the third act, when he was ready to take on the army and took all the medicine. But I wish, you know, we could have, like, I don't know, I wish, like, there was more tension like that throughout the film building up. I just wish, I don't know why, I wish Logan was cool. And, so, unless you're a Wolverine fan from the comic, you still you'll still wonder why is everyone was a fan of Wolverine or the X-Men within this universe. This, I don't know why this Wolverine is cool. I just... And also in the climax in the movie, the final part of the climax, when he has to fight his counterpart, he can't hold his own ground at all. In round 2 or in round 3. Or in round 1, when he runs into his counterpart. His evil younger counterpart. And is this mean that Laurel, Logan's daughter in this movie, does more stuff than Logan does and takes on more responsibility until he takes on the army in the third act. Is it not just me that thinks that, but that he thinks he doesn't develop until, doesn't really change until later. And I gotta be honest with you, I love that part when he screams into the hill and takes on the army and takes all the medicine to save his girl, his like baby girl. I thought it was a pretty badass scene. It was pretty cool. And well executed. I don't know. I wish the rest of the movie made me feel that good. Made me feel like that had that level of tension from beginning to end. Once it gets to there, because once it gets to there, the movie really heats up from non-stop, but then the movie's over because that's the last 15 minutes of the film, I think. And one of the things why I think Guardians 3 is better than Logan is because I think the last 15 minutes of the Guardians 3 movie really does heat up in the last 15 minutes of plot and doesn't start the intense intense too late. You know, it doesn't raise the stakes too late in the film. Unlike Logan. And Guardians also knew how to make the film very exciting from beginning to end. It felt like there was tension from beginning to end and stakes. And something to lose. And that would be Rocket's life to lose. And I think that's a much more interesting movie than Logan from 2017 and a better movie in every way. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Because it makes more sense. The story makes more sense and feels more like a finished story than Logan did. And so, that's why I give a Guardians of the Galaxy 3 an 8 out of 10 and Logan an 8 out of 10. Goodbye, subscribe, Happy New Year. Maybe I shouldn't say Happy New Year again. Well, it is New Year's Eve. So Happy New Year. Bye.